All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the acoustic room here at Heber Breeze Music for a word with Brenden from Martin Guitar, and today we're here to talk about some accessories.
Accessories and strings.
Accessories and strings, yeah.
Really like the unsung heroes of the guitar.
The unsung heroes of the guitar.
Really important stuff. So we'll start off with a guitar detailing wipe that's available, and have these here at Heber Breeze. This is in a line of products that we're calling Luxe. So we're coming out with more things that are related to the acoustic guitar, and they're premium products, hence the name. This wipe, it's pretty big, so I would recommend get one of these. You snip it in half, put one half in a Ziploc bag, and then clean your guitar with the other. It really goes a long way. I've used these even 3 times, cut them 3 ways.
Great stocking stuffers.
Great stocking stuffer.
Yeah.
Perfect little thing. Now, in addition to these, and the only reason we're not showing them today, Eric's going to insert some images, but on the way to Heber Breeze are the new cleaning spray bottles.
Yeah.
And they have a nice trigger on them. I kind of like those.
Premium polish.
Premium polish for lacquered guitars and also satin guitars.
Yeah, we were really excited about the satin.
That's really exciting.
That's pretty cool.
We need something for the satin.
We
guitar.
need the satin people need a product too. Yeah.
I kind of dig the satin thing because I'm left-handed, and so I grew up like not being able to use scissors and other things. So
Anything, yeah.
satin cleaner is really special to me. It was a needed gap. But those will be here soon at Heber Breeze. Also fits into a stocking, which is really good. And then the other thing we wanted to talk about is strings.
Strings.
Really, really important. I can't stress this enough. I go into a lot of stores and I see people bringing guitars in, and my guitar doesn't sound good. Well, it could be over or under humidified, but I see way too many guitars with old strings on them.
Yeah.
And it's a dull sounding guitar. Now, using the word dull or smooth or muted a little bit, not necessarily a bad thing. There are times when you want that sound.
Yeah.
But when you purchased your guitar, particularly a Martin guitar, they came with these strings, phosphor bronze treated strings, and they're bright and shiny, and they sound fantastic. So best to put a new set of strings on. Great stocking stuffer also, but more importantly, great way to refresh your guitar.
And we sell practically the full line of Martin strings. We have a Martin string that goes all the way, our display goes all the way across the string wall. So whatever your string of choice is from Martin, you can find it here.
It's here. So we're just going to talk about a few. And they're generally, you can tell by the label, so they're behind the counter, but you'll know by the color of the label what they are. So this red label is a treated string. The blue label is the classic 140s, 150s that have been around forever. And the green is the marquee string, which has a little silk wrapping around the ball end of the string.
That's what I remember from, that's what my dad always put on his old Martin when I was a kid.
Little red silk.
Silk red wraps at the end, man, marquees.
So we're going to talk just briefly about the Spectrum. This is a phosphor bronze string. Same string is available in regular 80-20 bronze as well. 80-20 bronze tends to be a little bit brighter. Phosphor bronze, just a hair underneath that, out of the box.
A hair darker than 80-20.
Hair darker than 80-20. And then we go to the complete other end of the spectrum would be the retro strings.
My favorite.
Robbie's favorite. Before any of this came out, this is what you heard on records.
The OG, baby.
This is what people were playing. These are a milder sound. They don't have the same brilliance that a phosphor bronze string does. But one thing about these is that they're naturally long-lasting just based on the material. So that tone is going to retain for quite a while.
Yeah, the material is Monel, which originally was a marine-grade material. So it was built, engineered to be resistant to salt water. So if you are a sweaty player like me, and you just kill strings I do really well with these. And I once heard someone describe these. You can say mellow, you can pick your descriptor of choice, but I once heard these described, actually I think by Martin, as getting out of the way and letting your guitar's true voice really come forward. So I think a lot of the phosphor bronze, they're very dull-like and they're very bright. These are woody, and kind of mellow, and almost sound a little more broken in right out of the pack.
Yeah.
So if you're into that sort of old timey thing like myself, get you a set of retros. They're very good.
Good strength, especially on mahogany. Now there's some other newer versions of a long-lasting strings, and I'll share this one first. This is titanium. These strings have been out for a little while, so you may be familiar. And the guitar that Robby's holding right now, this beautiful custom based on a 41, came with titanium strings on it. So if you wanted to try these, you can come in and try this guitar. See, you can't even hear me, the guitar is so loud with those strings on it. But these are based on the materials. These are going to be a little bit softer sounding. They're not going to get in the way with some of the harmonics out of the box, and they're going to last a long time, a really long time.
That's the whole idea of the titanium core.
The whole idea of the titanium is it's going to last quite a bit. Now there is a little instruction card in here on how to wrap these around the post.
Oh, okay.
The wrap on titanium is a little bit different than what we traditionally do. It's probably closer to what most electric players do. But you want to pay attention to that, because with the strength of titanium also comes brittleness.
Noted.
So you want to be careful there. And then the brand new string, these just arrived recently at Huber Breeze Music. This is in the luxe category as well. This is a string called Kovar, another material that is long lasting and a little bit brighter. So I'm gonna put these in order, with the retro on my left and the Foster Bronze next to Robby here. And this is where they would be sonically. So your Foster Bronze string is going to be really bright out of the box. Your Lux string is going to be just beneath that, and it's going to retain that tone for a long time. And then you have retro here, which is a little bit of a more mellow sound.
It is, yeah.
So all long-lasting strings, but different tones.
I don't know very many other companies other than Martin that really produce a true Monel string. I think the retros, I know I'm really on those, but it's a very unique offering in the whole string world, and it just happens to be a Martin product, and it's really good, especially, like I said, if you like that mellowish kind of woody sound. It's a really it's a unique thing, and we have them in 11s, 12s, and 13s here. So whatever your flavor. And I will say that the titanium core, which is something also I think unique to you guys.
Yes.
Really does last a long time. A long time. And so if you are a person that doesn't like a coated string, and you are looking for a little more life out of your string, either of those options would be something great for you to try.
We give a little credit where credit is due on these retro, the Monel strings. So this is, again, I mentioned earlier how these were the strings that people were playing before Foster Bronze. Right?
Yeah.
So if you don't know who Tony Rice is, look up Tony Rice. He used these strings way back, and I got to credit him with being the one who came to Martin and said, nobody's making Monel. It's my string of choice.
What can we do?
Would you bring it back? So we had the fortune of working directly with Tony Rice before he passed in the creation of this string, which was really cool.
That's really cool. Yeah, and one of my favorite players.
Awesome player.
Anyway, full line of Martin strings. Here at Huber Breeze Music, we sell a ton of Martins, and they make all their own strings. And try a set on your guitar. Honorable mention, the Flex Core.
Oh,
the string of choice for a certain CGP that I don't think we have to name, but we can.
I don't know what that means.
Certified guitar player.
Oh.
Tommy Emmanuel, the Flex Core is the string of choice for Tommy Emmanuel. So if you're a Tommy fan and you wish to try his string of choice, you can find Flex Cores in his signature gauge of 12 to 54 here at Huber Breeze Music. Come on down and check it out. And visit our string wall and get a couple and see which one your guitar likes. Let your guitar have a word on your string choice. It will give you its opinion if you listen long enough.
It will. It'll speak to you.
I want to thank Brenden Hackett from Martin Guitar
Thank you.
for spending so much time with us here at Huber Breeze Music and sharing his knowledge and prowess. We just love to host him, and we can't wait for you to come back. But thank you for all of the awesome content, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
This has been fun, and sincere thanks to you and Paul and everybody here at Huber Breeze. Great partner for
And
a
Eric,
long time.
behind the scenes,
Eric.
behind the camera, our content director.
He'll insert his image right here.
Yeah, we'll put it there. Thanks for watching, and this has been A Word with Brenden, and stick around for the next Reviews Day Tuesday coming your way.